Well, welcome back. We just got through talking about the goopiness of Reese's topping. So now we're going to get back to beer. And I've been on this keto diet
So
for a
goopy.
little while now. So I've been watching my carbs. And so while watching my carbs, the beer I have found that I like the most, while you can still watch your carbs and still get some beer in, is Budweiser Select. Not Budweiser Select 55, but Budweiser Select. Still get that good bold flavor.
And a good amount of alcohol.
It's still good, like 4.2% alcohol by volume. And it's only like 3.2 carbs per beer. So you get the best all around that I have found that I've liked.
Jesse's lost a little over 30 pounds.
Yeah, right at 30 pounds. I was at like 292. Oh, three. Woo! Big bitch.
It was a deep freeze.
Like 292, and I used to just go to the gym and beat it, but now I'm on first shift. I got a daughter to come home to, just don't make the time for that. So I went on keto. And so now I've went from like 292 down to like right on 260 so far. Want to keep going. I'll break it every once in a while first, have these beer reviews, drink some good beer. But we can do a review here about what I like to drink when I'm having watching my carbs.
I half-assed keto for almost 14 months now with my wife. She's tried a lot harder than me. We haven't really tried much in the past couple months. I've lost right at 90 pounds in the past, 14 months. I went from 250 to I'm right at 160.
Now, I went ahead and jumped on the bandwagon about 2 months ago, and I jumped in full blast. Pretty much when I'm in keto, I don't eat or drink. I don't intake more than about 20 carbs per day.
I will say, as he also can, agree with this, there gets to a point where you're just like, I am not losing shit. So you know what? That weekend,
Yeah, you stall out.
Yeah, you just
gotta
gotta
jumpstart.
You gotta eat like shit for a few days.
Yeah, eat like shit for the weekend, over carb load, and then come Monday restart, and you just kind of jumpstart back into ketosis.
Yep. I never went into ketosis that I know of. I mean, like I said, I half-assed it. I still eat cereal and cookies.
Yeah.
And
in the very beginning, when I hit full ketosis for the first time, it was nothing to see 2 or 3 pounds per day gone.
Mm-hmm.
You could weigh yourself, go to sleep, wake up, and lost weight in your fucking sleep. Because full ketosis is your body feeding off of its own fat. So you literally eat yourself while you sleep or anything.
In literally 3 days, I went from 166 to 160. And I still had Captain Crunch when I got up in the mornings. I still had a couple of cookies. I still ate like shit. The thing is, you have to get your body used to doing that. And going back and forth between eating not a lot of carbs to eating not a lot of carbs, back and forth, your body gets used to that, and you can eat what you want. You can eat as long as you're burning the calories. My wife had her appendix taken out, and for 3 weeks we only went one time to the gym, and I did not gain 1 pound.
You just can't go back to eating like shit every day.
Yeah.
It pretty much gets to the point where you eat great till you get down to about where you want to level out. Then you can go back to eating the things you love, just not eating that shitty stuff every single day of the week.
Yep.
You kind of find your happy medium. You eat good for a few days, have you a shitty meal. Eat good for a few days, have a shitty meal. And you can kind of maintain where you're at.
Yep. Just have your proteins and your fats, and you're good to go. Have, sugar every once and again.
But this here, Budweiser Select, is while I'm in ketosis, the beer I drink.
After all these beers, you're not in ketosis anymore.
No. I'm fucked now. I got to restart Monday. Thanks, Stephen, for that.
Yeah, once you lose 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Smells a little sweet, a little grainy.
No, not quite as sweet and grainy as others. It's got that smooth. You get that grainy, corny taste. But you get a little bit more bold than you do your normal Budweiser or Bud Light or normal domestic.
Pretty good.
For me, when you're looking for the lowest carb beer there is, this is what I've found that has the most flavor that keeps me happy, is the Bud Select. I tried Bud Select 55, which it is only like 1 point something carbs, but at the same time, it is only like 1 point something, maybe 2 point something percent alcohol per volume. So it's very low in the alcohol. And the taste is like that piss water lake taste. Michelob Ultra is a little bit better. I can stand its taste a little bit more than Budweiser Select 55. But I still don't really enjoy the first beer I drink of it. And it stays, and it's only like 2.6, 2.8 carbs. And it still has that full strength alcohol of like 4.2 alcohol by volume. But I have found that the regular Bud Select, even though it's not as easy to find as the other beers, I have found that it is like 3.2 carbs. So it's a little bit, just a little higher than the Michelob Ultra. But it still maintains the same like 4.2% alcohol by volume. But I enjoy the flavor so much more out of a Budweiser Select than I do Michelob Ultra.
It's not too bad. It kind of has that old Pilsner kind of a flavor to it.
Yeah.
Kind of sweet, excessively
Corny.
sweet corn, yeah.
But from what I have found from low carb beers, it only goes downhill from this.
I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it's if it came to having beer, if it came to having this or nothing.
And remember the beginning of the night, I had you taste one of these before we tasted good beer.
It wasn't bad then, but now that we've had
Exactly.
good beer, it's kind of.
So if
not
you
good.
if you're going on keto and you haven't had any beer
In
for
like
like
a month.
week,
A month.
I even say a week, but you're straight up no alcohol, no beer for a week or plus, and you're like, I want a beer,
This
but
is
I don't
okay.
want to blow all my carbs. This one right here, you take your first drink and it's like, damn, this beer tastes good. When you don't have a palate of anything better for it.
Yeah.
Like me, while I've been on ketosis, I buy cases. I take a drink. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I ain't taking no carbs today. So I'm gonna drink about a 6-pack of these, and there went my carbs. Because me, when I follow ketosis, even though some males can go higher and stuff, I still keep myself below 20 carbs a day.
Yeah.
Get those fats way up there, moderate protein, low ass carbs, burn fat. Yeah,
I mean-
it sounds kind of gay, but hey.
This is okay, but like you said, once you start digging into those craft beers,
Good beers. But if you ain't had good beer in a while, and you're in ketosis, you don't want to break ketosis, but you want some goddamn beer, you grab one of these, it will feel heavenly if you ain't had a good beer in a long time.
it's good. But to me, if you were to have a craft beer right before having this, you think it tastes like an old Pilsner.
Because we drank all this other beer. Because I made him taste it before we drank any of this beer. And he's like, you know what, it ain't that bad. But once you drink this good beer and you go straight to it, it's like, it tastes like piss.
I mean, really, it tastes like. What was that one beer we had? It was.
You're looking for...
No,
No. You talking about that one?
No, it was an old beer.
Oh, the one that
bottle.
we said might be good,
This
but
one.
it was old.
This one.
That one, yeah.
This Lazy Magnolia
It was a year and a half out of date. That's what you're thinking
KMG.
of.
Yeah, it was old as shit. Bad. I'm gonna have to rank it off of what I remember from the first time we had it, which was like 2 hours ago. No spinning around. Fuck it.
Go ahead, I'll spin around.
I mean, for what it is, I'll say that.
Me, I'm not going to rate it for what it is, so take his rating for that. I'm going to rate it as in what low carb beers are offered for people in ketosis. Out of those, this one, I give it a 9. But out of a beer to drink, yeah, that bitch is like a 5 or a 4.
I said 7, so we're literally meeting right in the middle.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, if you are literally going into ketosis and you got to have your 20, 30 or less carbs per day, and you want to be able to eat and drink out of your low carb beers, this is my favorite to choose from.
I personally would rather have a Diet Coke, not Diet Coke brand Coke, but like off-brand Diet Coke, because those somehow taste better. Maybe a Coke Zero, Coke Zero, and some whiskey.
I'd rather give up soda pop. I don't like soda pop.
Me neither. I just drink water.
The thing that kills me on going into keto stuff is giving up my sweet tea.
I honestly drink unsweet tea.
Me, I'd rather just have fucking water. If it ain't sweet tea, just give me goddamn water.
I get water unless we're going somewhere that includes a drink. I'll get unsweet tea.
So 90% of the time, I wake up morning, I have a Bang energy drink, and then I drink about 8 to 10 bottles of water a day, and that's the only liquid intake I take.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'll get on a beer kick night. I'll make sure not to eat no carbs, and I'll drink about a 6-pack of these motherfuckers.
Yeah. All right. So there you go. What we seen?